Hello everyone, welcome back to our 30-day SQL series. So this is the day 10 and today we are going to learn about DDL commands. Okay, so DDL commands in SQL. In the previous video, we discussed topics like SAM setup, queries and data integrity. So let's move one step further and understand how to define and manage our database structure using DDL commands here. Okay. So what are DDL commands? So DDL commands in SQL are used to define and manage the structures of a database. Like you can create, you can modify or delete the tables or schemas and other objects. So these commands do not deal with data directly, but with the schemas of the database. So the full form for DDL is data definition language. So like we have a there is a one film of Shah Rukh Khan where the Dilwale Duniya Le Jayenge, only J is not here. Okay, just to remember for your reference, I'm just telling you an example here. Okay, so DDL commands, yeah, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, data definition language. In this way, you can relate and study. If you relate and study, you will not forget the things. Okay, so here we have a SQL command types, DQL data query language, that is the select command. We have it in the DDL. We are going to perform about the create, drop, enter, and truncate, alter, and truncate. DML insert, delete, and update. DCL, that is data control language, grant and revoke. In the TCL, transaction control language, commit, rollback, and save point. Today, in today's video, we are talking about data definition language. We're gonna create the table or create a database. We can drop a table, we can alter the table. Okay, that is a modify. We can say it, and we can use a truncate as well. Okay, truncate option. So let's directly get into our XAMPP server and start performing the commands here. So here we are into our XAMPP server. So first let's go to SQL here. Let me create it. So click on the new here. Okay. So SQL, and first we are performing about the create here. Okay. So here create database. Database name you can give it as details, or else we'll give it a mount mount college Mount College. Okay, enter. So now control enter here. So this is how we created a database here. So that the database name is a Mount College. Okay, so now we can create a table. Click on this SQL. First, let us select the database here, that is Mount College. Okay, now we'll go to the SQL and create a table. Create table, table name student. Okay, so control enter. Student, so now we have to give the columns as well. Student, open a bracket, then student ID, integer, comma, student name, we are going to give it here, that is a varchar 255, comma, then student contact number, so we can give it a varchar 255. Okay, so let me close it here. Enter, control enter. So now here in the Mount College database, we have created a student table here. Okay, so with the column student ID, student name, and student contact number here. Okay, so now we are gonna insert it here. So what we do, I'll be using a insert option to insert it. So the ID will be 1, and here I'm giving it a asma here, the contact number 123456. Now let's click on the go here. So either you can use this one as well. So let me just copy this, Control C. Now let's go to the student. Okay, see here, one row is affected. One ID is one, student name is Asma, and the contact number here. Now let's go to the SQL. We'll give it a Control V. Now only we have to change it here. Okay, two, and I'm giving it Hannah. So here the phone number you can give it to 34567 anything. Okay, now Control C, first insert. So to insert any row, so we have to give it an insert, and the table name, the columns name, the values to be entered in the row, that is to Ahana, and the phone numbers. Okay, so whatever the columns we have it, based on that columns you'll be giving the values here. Okay, now let's run it here. So one row is inserted. Now let us click on the student table here. So here the two rows has been affected here. Okay, so this is how, by using a create command in DDL, we have created a table, we have created a database, correct? So now we will use a command called alter. Okay, so alter is used to modify an existing table. So let me just show you here. Let's go to the SQL queries. Let me delete the query which we have it by default. So here, alter table student, alter table student. Okay, so here I'm going to add the email varchar 255. Okay, so now let me close it here. Control enter. See, one row has been when you get a MySQL written in empty result, it means that it's successfully deployed it. Okay, so now let's go to the student here. See here, the email, it's a null, so we have added one column here using a alter command in DDL. Okay, so now we'll be using a truncate. So the truncate command, it helps you to delete all the rows. It will keep a table, okay, but it will delete all the rows there. So here we go. Enter truncate table student. Control enter. So here you get a pop-up. Do you really want to execute truncate table student? Yes, click on the OK. So now let's go back to the student. So you will not be seeing the rows which we have given it, two rows, Hasma and Hana. Okay, so when you use a truncate command, it will delete all your rows. Okay, now let's start. Now we are going to use a drop command here. So we have used a create command, we have used a alt command, and we have used a truncate command. Now this is the last command, we have a drop table. So this drop table helps you to delete the table student. Okay, control enter. So here you get a pop-up. Do you really want to execute drop table student? You have to click on OK, only then it will be affected here. So in the yes, so in the Mount Carmel, so you cannot see the table here. The table has been deleted. To delete a table, we'll be using a drop. To delete the rows, we'll be using a truncate command. Okay. So, and we have a rename also if you want to rename the table name. So, like for example, I'm creating a table, create table mm, details. Okay. And create at least one column expected. Okay, we have to give it a table, right? So the column we have to give it ID. I'm giving it integer. So here we go. Enter. Control enter. So here the new table is created in the database called Mount College. So let me just show this to you. Let me click on the OK here. See, ID has been created now. Then after that, so we have to rename it. So let's go to SQL. I want to rename this table name. Okay. So let me delete this. So rename table, table details to students. Okay. I'm giving this command, control enter. So now see, you can see here in the database Mount College. So there was a table name called details. Now we'll give it. So let me refresh here. So now it's been changed to the students here. Okay, so this is how we use this DDL command. So choose to create a new table. Alter command is used to modify existing structure. Drop command, it deletes the table completely. Truncate, it deletes all the rows but keeps the tables. Rename, it renames the table for you. That's it for today's session on DDL commands in SQL. I hope this video helped you understand how to manage database structure. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who are learning SQL. So, see you in the next video where we will continue exploring SQL step by step. Until then, keep learning, keep growing.